You know, Torry Lavella's example, one of those guys who has come to the Valley and never wanted to leave. Former Cardinals defensive lineman Bertrand Berry is also one of those guys. 12 years in the league, the final 6 here with Big Red. You know, since retiring from football, B Train has made his way into broadcasting, and now he's given back to the game that gave him so much by opening his own defensive lineman training facility right here in the Valley.
I'm not about to do anything. You're about to hit this bag like it owes you money. I tend to call D linemen athletes. Come out of your stance with bad intentions.
I'm worried just standing there. Say, hey!
Woo! There you go, baby. I spell Sacks, $ACKS. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll be here all week. I'll be here all week.
B, this is no country club, is it?
No, this isn't a country club. This is a gym. The one thing that I want is guys to get the basics. This is specifically for defensive linemen. We know that quarterbacks, running backs, receivers, all the skill position players, they all have their camps and they all have the guys that are training them, but there isn't really anybody doing this for the big fellas. I'm a big believer as a defensive lineman, if you have to go more than 10, 15 yards on a given play, that means you had a really bad play. I constructed everything to be suitable for defensive linemen. You got to be explosive right out of your stance. Yep. And that first step is always going to be key. The building is here in Phoenix, is right down the street from the airport, and I really wanted the location to be in this area because if I'm going to work with kids and guys all over, I want it to be as easy for them to get to as possible. If you're on the outside looking in, it's very unassuming. You don't really think much of it until you come inside. And for a lot of professional clients, it gives them that privacy. We're not gonna kick your butt, but we're just gonna take you through a few drills that I would have in a typical session with the player. It is mandatory that you come in 20 minutes before your designated time to get that time to stretch.
B and I went to the same high school back in the day.
Humble High School, Wildcat Pride.
I have not played defense. I've gotten the defensive stance since probably freshman year of high school.
Got balance. Got to make sure we get that butt up a little bit. Make sure we get that butt up.
That butt up?
Yeah, make sure. You got a little momentum going forward. All right, that looks good. Hey, go, set. There you go. You ain't forgot, it's like riding a bike, huh?
I got one hit left. Do you remember the last sack you had?
The last sack I had January 10th, I believe, against Aaron Rodgers.
On he goes. What a start for this defense as Berry made the play.
That's not a bad last sack to have. I got Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I had two. I had a two-piece. Two-piece, no fries. Two-piece, no fries. Yeah, don't forget the two. Hips out of the way. Then you want to bring this hand here with the rip. If you have a desire to get after the quarterback and a desire to be a good defensive lineman, come work with me. We're going to train them, and we're going to get them right. And quarterbacks beware, because we're coming. A lot of times guys want to reach like that and they're not anywhere near the guy, so they have no power. So you want to make sure, oh, sorry, dang. You may want to make sure that you step in. So you all right, brother? Make sure that you step in.
No cameramen were harmed in the making of that story. Berry's shop is called the Trains Station, fitting for a guy they call B Train. For information on how to start training with B himself, you can find him on Twitter at TrainsStation1 or on Instagram, Trains_Station.